Example 3, still on reaction of benzene with alkenes. We are still on that reaction. Now, this is a derivative of benzene. Recall that this chapter is called benzene and its derivative. So this as well reacts with alkenes. Yes, this is a derivative of benzene. Do not say that the man said that benzene alone is the one that reacts with alkenes. No. So long as you have a compound with a benzene ring and the substituent, this is a derivative of benzene. So it as well, given the fact that it has this ring, it as well reacts with alkenes. So it is this ring that is going to react with that alkene. So in this case, we are given the proton directly. For the first 3 examples, we have been having the acids. So here, since we have the proton, we shall go directly. We shall have our propene, CH3, CH, double bond, CH2, reacting with our proton. Then what do we obtain? Hydrogen goes to the nearest carbon with more hydrogens according to Markov-Nikov. So it will come here. So we shall have CH3, CH3 with a plus on that carbon. Then the next step, I bring my benzene ring. My benzene ring, since it is electron rich. And then we have CH3, CH3 plus. So this is a center of high electron density. So we pick electrons from there and donate them to that carbon, specifically which is electron deficient. So what do we form here? Markov-Nikov says that this goes to the nearest carbon. Now this is where we have the technicalities of this reaction. Markov-Nikov says that this will bond to the nearest carbon with more hydrogens. We have this carbon here, the carbons that are carrying the double bond. We have this carbon here and this carbon here. The carbon here at this corner, the carbon at this corner carries carbon here. Hope we are at the same page. Carries that carbon. It carries another carbon here. It is double bonded to this carbon. So it has 4 bonds. It has complete bonding. This carbon at this corner has 4 bonds already. 1, 2, 3, 4. However, the carbon here has 1, 2, 3. And the fourth hydrogen, and the fourth bond is bonding to hydrogen. So implying that this carbon has more hydrogens as compared to the carbon here. Because this carbon at this corner has no hydrogen. Why am I saying it has no hydrogens? It has a double bond here. Those are 2 bonds. This is the third bond bonding to this carbon, the fourth bond bonding to that carbon. So the bonding is complete. We have nothing like a bond to hydrogen. But for this carbon, it has double bonds to that carbon, single bond to this carbon. Then the fourth bond is to hydrogen. Therefore, this carbon has more hydrogen. So this is going to come here. So what shall we have? We shall have the following. We shall have CH3. Then it comes here, CH. But this CH, if you look at it carefully, it has CH3, CH3. So in simple terms, it is carrying CH3, which are 2 of them. So if it comes here, there is a plus on that carbon. Then I expose the hydrogen here, and it is used to donate electrons to that electron deficient carbon. Therefore, this hydrogen is lost. minus hydrogen ion. So if it is lost, I'll have this as my product. CH3 CH CH3 with a 2 there. So we have the following as our product. So this is our product. CH3 CH CH3 like that. That is the product. Having worked out several examples on reaction of benzene with alkenes, it is now your turn to try out those 3 questions. Try out those 3 questions. Do not leave a space for them. Do not leave space for them. Try out them. Try out them. So you put a question. Now, since some of you are used to writing wrong things, yeah. Since some of you are used to writing wrong things, this is what you are going to do. These are questions, yeah. They are questions. They shouldn't be, I don't know. Yeah, but I always don't want things to be mixed up. Now, some of you are going to write wrong things, despite the fact that I have labored to explain each and every detail. So, attempt them, but having it in mind that they are questions. Yeah, try to restructure this. You can highlight this question so that once, for example, if you are revising, you easily get to know that it was a question, it wasn't part of notes given by the teacher. Otherwise, if you think that if you write it in a way that looks like it was part of the notes, now during examination time, you may want to refer to them as correct mechanisms, yet they were wrong, since you attempted them and you did not subject them to marking. But I'll make sure that I demand for this work. Now, if you are not part of those who are falling under that category where work is going to be demanded, for your case, you are free to leave them unanswered. You can just enjoy the video and feel free to reach out to me on these contacts, which are being published on this channel repeatedly. Yeah, as of now, I stop here and I thank you for listening.